thank you for joining my peeps. This is Tarot and White Oracle, where we get into the cloud and see what we see. This is a you versus them for our Scorpios. Remember, we do this every 30 days. So there's one a month for every sign. We're going to go ahead and draw for our past, present, and future energies. Let's get into it, my Scorpios, my Scorpios. What have we got for my Scorpios? And let's see if we can get another. Okay. And let's get current energy. Remember, this is about a significant relationship. And so if you are in a romantic relationship, this is going to be about that. But it doesn't have to be. It could be about a family or a friend. And it could be about a business partner. But it is a significant person in your life. And, wow, you Scorpios are going through something. It's going to be a significant person in your life, most likely someone from your soul tribe, okay? Might need to get more clarity on that. Okay, let's see here. Remember, we are a brand new channel. Comment with what you like and resonate with. Thank you, Divine Creator, for channeling guidance to our Scorpios. And while I was meditating, I was seeing crocodiles or alligators jumping up and snapping, and also hawks or eagles flying through the sky, cawing and cawing. Come to think of it, there was a lot of noise, and I'm not sure why these animals kept popping in the brain. Maybe you guys are animal lovers, or there's something to do with hawks, eagles, crocodiles, alligators, or maybe that's what the connection is feeling like. A lot of yelling, a lot of noise, snapping teeth back and forth, chomping. In their past energy, I do get that there was a sense of wanting to move forward in something passionate, something romantic. You're open for possibilities. But one or both of you feel like there was something really strong and painful is going down in your guys' relationship. There's, your heart is feeling sore, and you're feeling a sense of maybe abandonment wounds are starting to pop up. Is this person going to abandon me? I was hurt in the past. Or this person is doing something that is making you feel directly like that. There's a strong sense of wanting a new beginning, moving in toward it with passion, but then fearing it at the same time, or this person is causing you currently pain. Well, that's in your past energy. So in the energy that's just happened in the past couple weeks. In your current energy, okay, it looks like you have a little brighter days, because we do have the sun shining on your sense of feeling restricted in this. So in the past, you wanted a beginning, but the beginning led you to feeling your fear of abandonment, feeling like this person may or is hurting me. But in your current energy, you're feeling like you're overcoming that sense of feeling like you're restricted around those fears. You're overcoming those fears in your current energy. Okay, so let's take a look. I'm gonna draw one more for your current energy. What is this about? What is the Eight of Swords around? Oh, okay. So yeah, you feel restricted with the fear around commitments, around your around some sort of offer of more security, stability. There's fear around that, but it's being overcome currently in your current energy with a lot of positive energy. Like, okay, we can do this. I can overcome this this fear that I'm having. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into our current energies for our Scorpio's feelings, for the connection, for the person. Okay. Let's get a couple more. Okay. And let's get a sense of your person's feelings, and then I'll read your feelings. So the person Scorpio is connecting with, and for the next 30 days. Okay, so again, we get the same sense that there was a beginning here in love. They're opening up, they're starting something new. There's a lot of possibilities in this relationship. It might be a brand new relationship. Or it might be something that is not that, is still pretty young, like maybe not more than a year old. I think for most of you, that's going to be the case. For some of you, you could be in a long-term relationship, but you guys are going through something that is requiring persevering through your partner's fears, or we'll dive more into it, but there seems to be a lot going on the emotional space, the heart space, for the Libra, or sorry, not Libra, for the Scorpio. If you have Libra, in your moon or rising, you can check out their reading as well. But so in Scorpio's feelings, we do have a sense of a new beginning again around a relationship, but there's something really hurtful, something painful. Fears are coming up again. So I'm picking up on a lot of fear in the past energy, the current energy, and in the current energy feeling space of our Scorpio. But there's a strong sense of a new beginning here, starting anew in the past, overcoming this fear in the current energies. And of course, that painful sense of losing what you want coming up in the emotional space is being calmed down by the possibilities of love here. So I'm very curious to see how this person perceives this connection. So the Scorpio is meditating and thinking around these things. So they're trying to get into their happy space. Okay, so Scorpio's person is all about wanting to hold on tightly to that strong emotion that they have, the wish fulfillment. They feel like this is giving them a lot of emotional fulfillment. They love it, they want it, they're trying to hold on to it tightly. And they also have a sense of either themselves or you, Scorpio, as being someone who they can communicate with directly, open with. There might be a strong intellectual connection that they feel with you. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into our perception. So how does Scorpio perceive this connection? This significant connection, this romantic connection over the next 30 days in their perception space. Wow, we are getting a lot of interesting cards here. Scorpios, what is going on with you guys? Okay. So, yeah, we're getting a lot of very similar energy pickups and everything. So again, we have the Scorpios are charging in with wanting to start something here. This is our card of in and out, flingy energy, hot and cold, but it's also the card of sending something romantic, starting something romantic, starting something with passion, rushing in with passion. And so they perceive this connection, or you, the person to the Scorpio, as this is a relationship, or you are someone that I am having something passionate with, and we might be going back, and it might be making me feel like hot and cold, in and out. There's a sense of withdrawal, but also wanting to move forward. So I was picking up on the thinking energy here in the feeling space for the Scorpios, wanting to think, wanting to meditate, needing a rest around this. And all their energy is hot and cold, right? It's like, this is hot, this is cold. This is hot, now it's cold. This is hot, this is cold. And this is exactly what the Knight of Wands is, hot and cold. So the Scorpio, and I'm feeling it's coming from the Scorpio side, but take it as it resonates, because it is a general. So Scorpio, you could be here and this could be your person. But from the Scorpio side, there is a very strong sense of wanting something and a lot of fear coming up around it. Wanting something and a lot of hurt coming up around it. And it might not have anything to do with the person you're connecting with. It might just have to do with past hurts and past traumas. But this is why there's an in and out energy. And they're perceiving this connection as something that is in and out, or you are their in and out person. So for someone who's in a long-term commitment, this does not seem like this is for you. Very few of you that are in a long-term commitment are going to be able to, I think, relate to this. This is more like I was picking up on earlier. This has to do with a young energy, a new relationship, something less than a year old, it seems like. Yeah, so they're perceiving this connection as something that they don't want to miss out on. They don't want to miss out on this. And they want to move forward in this. It's something that they can see themselves moving forward into, and they don't want to miss out on it, and so they're rushing in. But at the same time, when they rush in, then they get a sense of withdrawal, and then they get a sense of wanting a future with this. So there's a contradictory energy here. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we can pick up for the perceptions of Scorpio's person. I'm trying to make these not as long, maximum 30 minutes, but we are reading for both sides, so it's about 15 minutes each side. Okay, so what do we get in the perception spaces for Scorpio's person? Very interesting. Okay, so okay, so Scorpio's person is perceiving this connection as having something that they did not see coming just kind of slap them in the face. And so they're perceiving this connection as something that they need to think about and plan around. And they're also seeing this connection as a false offer. Like there was an offer on the table and it feels like it was taken away. And so this in and out energy that Scorpio is dishing out here and here and here and here, this in and out kind of energy, this wanting to move forward and then fear coming up, is being perceived and seen by your person. And they're seeing it as like, okay, you were offering something and now you're just taking it away, or it's not there anymore. It was an illusion. Okay, let's go ahead and get into our want space. What does Scorpio want in this connection for the next 7 days? so, all right, so what we have in the want space for our Scorpios is they're having a sense of feeling like they're not in a place to give anything. Probably because a lot of fears keep popping up, and feelings of restrictions, and they feel like they can do it, like they can overcome. They're wanting to, and they're wanting to be able to push through this, you know, restrictive energy, to push through any abandonment wounds, heartaches that they have prior or because of this, wanting to push through all of it, but they're needing some time to feel it out, to think, to rest. So I was getting this energy in their feeling space too. So it's like they have this cup of love that they can see in this relationship, this beginning, this start of something new, start of possibilities. And if you guys were together for a year and you were now in separation and now you've come back together, or you guys were in a break, or if this is brand new, this is mostly for you. This will relate mostly to that group. This is what this reading is for. And there's a sense of this newness quality, but also a sense of, you know, that fear and that pain still there, that it's like hidden right behind them. And so they're needing time to contemplate, to think, to meditate, time to themselves. And that's what I pick up in what they want. They want to be able to have that time to think, to meditate, to figure out why they are feeling like there's not enough, or they're not enough, or something in this connection is not making them feel like it's enough. And they want to be able to get to the truth of the matter. They don't feel like they have the truth of the matter yet. And so they're wanting to get to that truth of the matter as to why they are feeling like on empty, why these fears and emptiness keeps coming up. Okay, what do we see for our, okay, 2 wants to pop out. What do we see for our wants for Scorpio's person? Okay, so we do get a sense of Scorpio's person wanting to balance this struggle out. So whatever struggle, and your person, Scorpio, is aware of the struggle that you're going through. They want you and this connection to be able to balance out this struggle. So they see this struggle of in and out, of feeling good, of feeling the fear, of feeling good, of feeling restricted, of feeling good, of feeling like you're not enough. They see it and they want to balance. They want this balanced. They want this struggle to be good and even. And they want it to come to an end. They also are wanting to just move forward in the passion that you guys had and still can have. They want to move forward in that and get that passion back. All right, so let's go ahead and draw for, what do we get for actions? Scorpio's actions for the next 30 days in this connection. Okay, we do get some good movement forward. That's a good thing. Let's go ahead and see what the actions are for Scorpio's person. Yeah, your action cards are just confirming everything we were just going through. Okay, let's see here. Let's get one more for Scorpio's actions for the next 30 days. Okay, something else wants to come out. Oh, very interesting. Okay. Okay, so for the action space for Scorpios, we do have a sense of the Scorpios wanting to make an offer of some sort of something with commitment, but in its very small stages. And they're wanting to push forward with the passion as well. So this is basically like a passionate new beginning in a way. But it's not necessarily new. You know, you guys are in connection, or even if you're in separation, there's still a connection tied to you guys. But this is like a beginning of something in this relationship that's more solid, because it was like it was gonna take off with the wands, and then it went down. It was gonna take off with the cups, but then it went down. So maybe you guys are on a roller coaster, I don't know. So basically, there's a new beginning that this person wants to offer, something in its very small stages. It's a seed of something secure or stable. And they want that passion back as well. They want to give it, they want to get it, they want that passion. It's also in their perception space. And they want to reach that place where you guys feel grounded, where you guys feel like you guys have all your boundaries in place, okay? And your person also wants a redo, Scorpio. They want to redo this relationship, redo whatever happened. They want to redo on the table. So this will make a lot of sense for those of you that are in separation. If you guys had a relationship and now you're in separation, your person wants a redo. And they also want that passionate beginning. They want to have a passionate beginning with you again. And they also want to reach a point, which is exactly where you are, of having boundaries around this that make sense, and that you guys are in your space of being on the same page, of something that is solid, of something that's going to grow. And because this is in your action space, it looks like you guys are going to get there. Both of you want a new beginning. You're going to be moving in that direction. Both of you want passion, and you're going to be moving toward that passionate new beginning and offer passion. And both of you want this relationship to be more grounded and solid, and for you guys to have good boundaries. And it looks like both of you are moving in that direction. So in the future energies for the next 30 days, Scorpio and your partner, you both are on the same page of each step of what you guys are going to be doing. So that's really good. What do we get for situations? I like to dive a little bit deeper. I'm sure you guys appreciate that, of what kind of situations or life occurrences are happening around my Scorpios and Scorpio's person. Okay. Okay, so some of you are feeling like you don't have clarity and you want clarity. I do feel this more on the Scorpio side, because we do get a sense of wanting something to be more clear that isn't clear for you. And I feel like it has a lot to do with your emotional space and the fears that you have, but it could have to do with this person dishing something up to you that you're not really sure about. There's also a fear of rejection, a fear of abandonment. Again, I feel like this is coming from the Scorpio area, because we did get that in their past energy as well for the connection. So most likely the Scorpio, but it could be Scorpio's person. There's a sense of fear, abandonment, disillusionment going on, irrational fears, and wanting clarity around it. So they might just be fearing that you're not loyal. You know, the Scorpios might be feeling that their partner's not loyal or something like that. Another group of you, something unexpected happened or will be happening. I do see something like this in the future energy, which I'll show in a bit. And for a group of you, which I feel like this is going to be Scorpio's person, you feel like maybe you're the divine feminine, or your person is the divine feminine to you. You may feel like your Scorpio is your divine feminine. There's another group of you who felt hopeless at one time in this connection, but it feels like there's hope now. So there's hope that's coming back into the connection. Okay, so for the future energy, we do get the Tower and the Ace of Swords. So there is going to be something that happens in the future, probably in the next week or two, but it could extend to the end of the 30 days, and it's going to be shocking. It's going to be unexpected. Something will happen in the connection, and truth is going to have to be spoken about it and around it. So I feel like you guys are going to be working through whatever fears are coming up for the Scorpio, and you guys are going to have a redo on the table, like let's try this again, or let's work through this and have an even better relationship. And you guys are going to dive into your passion, and you guys are going to get really grounded and settled around something. Now, the Tower may come out for a lot of you before you get grounded. This Tower might actually be what you need to get grounded and to get into your Emperor in the future. Because a lot of times, the Tower, even though we fear it and it's unexpected, it's really about the spiritual world coming into the material world and shaking things up, because you're not on the path you need to be, you're not doing what you need to be, and you need like a wake-up call. And so this could have to do with this person's healing. And so something unexpected will happen, but it needs to happen so that truth can be spoken around it, so that you guys can get to your Emperor, okay? Because both of you are getting to your Emperor by the end of the month, or by the end of the 30 days. Okay, so that's what we have. Let's go ahead and draw for one quick animal energy. So we do have the dolphin. Your encouragement, Scorpio, is to be the dolphin. All right, so when we're going through life, the dolphin is all about our water space, and Scorpio is water. So it's nice that you are getting advice from your own energy. So the dolphin in our book, innately intelligent, healer, light, and blessing. So the gifts of the dolphin are beyond what our human mind can grasp. Dolphin personalities are often drawn to healing arts, and they're sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on the levels of the spirit. It's easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make on the world. The creatures play an important role in the wheel of karma that's coming in contact with dolphin types. Will change the entire course of your day, thus your life. The card can also indicate a profound blessing is on the way. So when you're in balance, you are an active healer, a strong spiritual practitioner, but when you're out of balance, you might underestimate your own power. So to bring balance back into your life, try to find like-minded spirits, like-minded people, and that can help you get back into your dolphin energy, okay? So that's your encouragement, and we get a Work Your Light card. We do have a lot of fire energy in this reading. So you guys are feeling very fiery. All right, so your Work Your Light card is Keepers of the Earth. You're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand behind you, okay? So get into your dolphin energy and remember you're not alone. Your ancestors are there to help guide you. And remember, this is a general, so take what resonates. And I will see you guys in 30 days. Remember, we do also have general love reads weekly, 1 sign a week, and I will be combining them together into your elements. So all water signs will be in one video, all earth signs, all air signs, and all fire signs, okay? Thank you so much for joining. Love it when you guys come visit. See you guys again.